Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. This is Nathan Daley. I'm your law enforcement translator here to provide you some insight on some current event issues. And listen, I'm doing a couple of videos. These last couple of videos have been body camera reviews with police encounters. And this one's quite interesting, very sad, but interesting. It's not so crazy or violent like the last couple shootings. This is an interaction between an officer and a young man in Tallahassee. Now, I don't know what's going on with Florida, you guys, but it just seems like these last 4 or 5 videos I've done have all been in Florida. This one's interesting. It was funny initially, but then after I saw the video, I was like, wow, no, this isn't cool at all, right? So let's play the video, you guys. This was in reference to a hit and run, and the suspect left the scene of the accident. Somehow they investigated, found out who he was, and they were trying to arrest him. The officer, the first responding officer, he was, trying to put him in handcuffs, and the guy, maybe he was resisting a little bit, or he kind of was trying to pull his hands away, and the officer warned him, got mad, and then he did a WWE suplex, flipped him around like a cartwheel, and dropped him, and looked like dropped him on his head, but apparently they said he wasn't injured, so I don't know. Listen, we're going to kind of dive into it real quick because I am curious. Let me minimize myself here so we can get the full footage of this. And I think this is going to be from the perspective of his partner. And so let's go ahead and play this since you guys got the background.
Put your hands behind your back.
Put your hands behind your back and we'll talk to you.
Put your hands. If you pull away from me one more time,
We're attempting to
I got you. Listen, if you pull away from me one more time, I'm going to take you to the ground. It's going to hurt.
I would just like an explanation.
We'll give you one in just a second.
Here's your explanation. You're under arrest.
For what?
Leaving the scene. I told you to stop pulling away. You need to stop. Turn over. Turn over.
Oh, snap.
Dude.
I don't like it when you pull away from me because I don't know what you're doing. You understand me? I don't know what you're doing when you pull away from me like that. I gave you plenty of opportunities to put your hands behind your back. You understand?
But you never gave me an explanation of
I said you were under
We
arrest.
said we would.
That's the reason.
I said you were under arrest. Let's go. Stand up.
Why am I under arrest?
We'll explain in a second. Just
Like,
stop.
do I want to put my hand behind my back
Where's your
without
truck?
an explanation?
Where's your truck at?
Please explain to dispatch.
All right, so I think it's important for us to look at the dynamic. A lot of times people think that these things don't happen to white people, and I tell them all the time, you guys, white people have it just as bad as everybody else, you guys. The police brutality issue, the unprofessionalism from some officers, and just overall the use of force, inappropriate use of force, it affects and impacts everybody. Now, some will argue that it impacts black people more. The problem is this is an American problem, right? That we need to fix. This is an issue that that is a problem all throughout this country about how officers utilize their force, how they utilize their authority, and if they abuse it, right? And so this is a very interesting situation right here. The officer somersaulted him, and we got to look at that, right? There's another angle that I want to show you guys that I think is crazy. But I also think it's interesting because a lot of times the media does not show interactions between white officers and white suspects. You don't see it. You don't see as much of it pushed consistently in the news. You just don't. Maybe some people say it might be based on demographics, right? If you're living in a more predominantly white community, the news in that area is going to showcase the officers and interactions. I don't know, right? I just don't see it. I don't see it, right? I don't see it. It's not really advertised like that. And I'm a cop, right? But I've seen encounters with white people, and again, and this is not to say that black people aren't treated unfairly or improperly by law enforcement. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's rare we get a chance to see it actually happen. Is the officer wrong? I wouldn't have done that, right? I know a lot of officers that are not going to flip somebody around. It's not necessary, right? That's really unnecessary. It was very, very unnecessary in my opinion. That's excessive. That's excessive. There's other ways to do it, man. There's just other ways to do it. let's fast forward to, I think this is the cell phone footage.
He was definitely smoking.
He's smoking. Oh my God, they're picking him up and throwing. Oh shoot.
Why?
Oh God. Oh God.
We just got that on video.
Start to video it. Oh my God. What? They just threw him on the floor head first.
He bumped his noggin.
He wasn't even
His noggin.
fighting.
He's right.
He wasn't fighting. Was that excessive? Absolutely, that's excessive, you guys. That's so excessive. I get it. You know, he pulled away. Listen, I have people pull away from me. I've seen people pull away, run with handcuffs on. I don't pick them up and DDT them, right? German suplex them. You know, you guys, the amount of force, and you guys know this, I'm just saying this, speaking just on behalf. I want to slow this down because I think it's very important that we look at this in slow motion. It's from the personal side of me, it's hilarious. From the police side of me, it's not cool, right? Like that. That's not cool. Let me slow this down. I want everyone to see what this in slow motion. I want to look at it from here, and I'm gonna slow it down. But honestly, you guys, this is excessive. This was not necessary. It wasn't called for. This one would argue that this is excessive force and abuse of power. What does he do? Look at this. So unnecessary. That was so oh my God. Barely missed his head. Oh my God. He barely missed his head. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. He could have killed him. He could have killed him, you guys. All because the officer has an ego problem. The kid could have got killed. You know, this is the problem, right? This is what people are complaining about. Listen, you guys, I'm not mad. Like, I agree with you. Look at that. Barely missed his head. Oh my God. Oh my God. That was beyond unnecessary. It was excessive. What do you guys think? I just had to show this. I had to show it. I thought it was completely ridiculous, but I think it was very important to show that. What do you think? Right? What are your thoughts? Was it excessive? Was the officer doing way too much? You know, was that necessary for him to use that level of force just in general? The kid is wrong. He is under arrest, but come on, right? He could have tackled him down for, you know, spinning him like that, doing that, allowing his emotions to get the best of him. When officers go through an emotional moment, it's dangerous, right? When officers lose control, it can be dangerous. If anybody disagrees that that's not excessive, please talk to me. Please. I would love to hear your thoughts so we can have a discussion about it. Anyways, you guys, that's it. Short video. It is hilarious on the outside, but at the end of the day, in reality, it's really not funny, right? It's not a game. You could have really hurt him, could have killed him, could have broke his neck. All for what? So anyways, let me know your thoughts. Let me get it in the comment section. And that's it. Till the next video. Good night. God bless.